So City are now 2 points behind Arsenal. The title race is alive.
Yeah, no, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, Lebza, you're spot on. And I think this is probably one of Erling Haaland's best games because even
Mm,
the assist was a spot on pass. But moving on
mm.
from there, we also saw the world champions entertaining Burnley. I don't know if they're world champions in Mawande's dreams or what, but they drew against a lonely Burnley. A 93rd minute equalizer is what I think changed the prospect of the manner in which this game was going. This is 17 points dropped at home for Chelsea,
Yo,
gentlemen. Six red
uh,
cards in total this season. I mean, that's not bad. Like, that's just poor game management. And then after that, we saw Brentford hosting Brighton. They went down 2-0 at home. James Milner became the all time appearance record holder in the
Yeah,
Premier
man.
League. Brighton were calm, they were mature, and they were efficient. But I just want to say, ne, it's a great milestone that James Milner achieved, with becoming
mm,
um, the player with the most, appearances. But James
yeah,
Milner is a cow, man. Nobody really cares about 654 games from a cow
yeah.
like James Milner. If it was another player, with more quality player, a more decisive player, it'd be a different story. But
But
that's neither here or there.
but decisive players never play that long. They like moving around,
I mean,
because it's like when you're a salesperson. When you're a salesperson in an organization, you can stay for 3-4 years is the longest, and then now you need to go sell another product, another
Yeah.
company, because you get a bit stagnant. So even your
it,
Neymars,
it
you
depends. It depends,
yeah.
because sometimes ne, you'll find those stalwarts, ne, they're like so excellent at what they do, ne, that they don't even want to move because when they find themselves in that position, it's like, for example, you just said a sales guy who's sitting there, who's a top goal scorer, a top sale. He could be sitting there, ne, just so he can enjoy his commission, to avoid having, to accept the promotion, really have all the responsibility that will cost him to be in the office all the time. Like, if you take Ryan Giggs, for example, just a simple example, the man was super fit. I think he also, clocked up the same amount of games that you would probably associate maybe with the Paolo Maldini. You see,
Mm.
he created his legend, he sustained it, and he lived long enough to see himself not become a villain. So these things, they do happen,
Yeah,
Lebs. It's just
yeah,
that
but
James Milner is a cow. So I think if it was a guy with more
it
quality,
happens
he
to
would have been
players.
celebrated more.
It happens to players like that, like Gareth Barry, because I think Gareth Barry was the last one who held that record, you
Yeah.
know. But anyway, Roy, what else
I
happened in the
like
Premier
Gareth
League,
Bale when
brother?
he played for.
He played for City also.
Yeah, sure. So we also saw Aston Villa faced off Leeds. Aston Villa was actually at home.
You,
I watched that game. That was a very very good
yo,
free
yo,
kick that
yo.
actually took. Yo, I was impressed. I don't wanna lie. That guy, I think his name is Tash, if I'm not mistaken. But that guy really really showed up for his team. I mean, the distance, the angle as well, and he actually shoot it right past the wall. So that was actually a banger. But Temi Abrams, he came on and then he scored a late equalizer. So big ups to him, coming from the bench, proving why he needs to be in that starting 11. So that match ended in a 1-all draw. Then we saw the champions elect, should I say, versus Spurs. Spurs played at home. They did Spurs things. They actually lost that match. It ended in a 4-1 loss to Spurs. It was a statement win. Eberechi Eze, on the other end, he was tormenting Spurs once again. Arsenal had restored that 5-point lead at the top. However, City still has a game in hand, so they have played one more match than everyone else. Um, but yeah, that's champions. That's a champions performance. What can I say? Also, we saw Sunderland. They had faced Fulham. Sunderland was at home. they had succumbed to a loss. It was a 3-1 loss for them. Raul Jimenez scored a brace. Big ups to him. It proves why he's there in the starting 11. And then we had Nottingham Forest that faced my beloved Liverpool. It was a tough match. It was a tough match, yo. First half, we didn't see anything. I don't want to lie. But yeah, McDen in the 97th minute scored a winner. There was VAR drama. But yeah, the City grounds were furious, man. Like the fans, from the fans to the coach as well. Yeah, everyone was just angry. But anyway, a win is a win. It doesn't matter how ugly or how clean you win. At the end of the day, it's 3 points that matters. Nelebza, it's three
Yeah.
points. Lift your hand up if you
Mhm.
got 3 points.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah, near. Hey, the lotion
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
But
okay.
anyway, we are not there yet. We are not there yet. We saw Crystal
Hey.
Palace played at home against Wolves. That match ended in a 1-0 win for Crystal Palace. Evan Guson, he scored in the 90th minute, and it just gives the coach, that room to breathe because Oliver Glasner puts himself under pressure. Thibaut, Thibaut Lava Ultra, are you with us, bruh?
Caramel.
It's just frozen.
Oh, gents, I'm sorry. This thing is freezing on my side. There are gremlins that have crept in, man. Hey, excuse, but you know what,
Oh.
Van Roy, ne? There's three things that we need to take into account. Ne? Arsenal have become mentality monsters because the more they keep on dropping points in draws, the more they come back stronger from that performance because everyone, I think, is expecting them to bottle everything. Chelsea, on the other hand, they have a discipline crisis. I don't know if they are bandits there or if you know what, it's just a congregation of boys. But they're doing their best to just put themselves in the red zone. Because as of late,
Yeah.
I don't think or feel that things have developed ever since they let go of Enzo Maresca. Liverpool, on the other hand, I don't know. There's something here that the production team put in where they mentioned that Liverpool could possibly be clutch kings. I don't know how. I don't know how. Taking into account the manner in which the season has transpired, I'll say again, I've always felt like where Liverpool are concerned, Dominic Sobosloy is their very best player. And if he is firing on all cylinders,